What's up, everybody? This is Storm from Storm and Blackbird, and welcome to 8 things you have to know about CE3 2016 Live before watching CE3 2016 Live. I'm gonna be showing you around on stuff that you want to brag about to everyone, cause that's how you want to live your life, to brag. So, we've got number 8, I guess. I don't know how I just ordered these things, I guess the order of relevancy. And it's kind of unfair to just put this in the last spot, but the CE3 site, which is pretty well structured in and of itself. You've got lots of stuff here. You could check out all the past live streams and some other stuff that you can get into, like the map downloading stuff. Yeah, it also holds other maps, which you can download in incredibly fast speed, faster than Halo maps ever will. The problem is it doesn't have the past maps of Halo maps, like a lot of from 2013 and under, something like that. These are just pretty much the newer ones, and some maps are there before Halo maps gets them uploaded. So yeah, you can check that out too, just for some fun and all. Well, my personal favorite is the tutorial section right here, where oops, I think I got the wrong one. Let me check. There it is. Tutorial index it was. If you want to learn how to stupid thing. I know the live stream is gonna pop up. Don't remind me of it. Okay, if you want to learn how to map or mod, these are really useful stuff, and they're all only in English. Duh. Matt is your personal guide here, as he also does these videos as well, if I'm time to time again. They're very useful. For me, I won't look at them, because I ain't got time for that. So anything else about this site? Of course, the most important one. This is where you can watch the live stream. And provides that you have, you know, all the stuff here in itself. This is the chat where I'm gonna be recording soon with all of our live reactions. Oops, spoiler alert. And I'm gonna use Ustream, because this is the one with that uses the least resources. Oh well. While I'm here, there's the stream, and then after that the post show game night, which there are a lot of maps coming up, so don't you worry about that. It's gonna be a heck of a show, I'll tell you that. Anyways, that's number 8. This site is wonderful. As for number 7, we've got, what stage are we gonna use? Well, none other than this one, this lovely piece of a stage. There we go. So if you can pretty much tell, this is way smaller than the 2015 stage, but from first-hand experience, this is really well made, with all this speakers or boxes. Pardon my no knowledge of these things here. Whatever. We got movable bipeds. Hopefully this time they actually cheer when I get in the stage and not just bore themselves out to death. But anyways, this is the stage. Just pretty fine looking, and this is modeled by Jesse. I love this. The color is different this time, albeit it's not as huge as CE3 2015 stage. And from a marketing from a marketing standpoint, this is probably the worst stage ever. But there's no financial issue here. We are all about the visual. And you can pretty much see everything in one camera flick. So yeah, that was number 7. And let's just go straight forward to some of the crew members. And here on 4-out, here we've got number 6 and freaking Slow Bullet. Oh, I personally don't like this site. I'm just gonna refresh it. I don't know why Slow Bullet's still keeping this site up, but here you go. Here it comes. Oh, why do you have to scare me like that? Okay, let's talk about Slowboy here. It's without him, CE3 2011 would never have had happened at all. I'm just basing this off the information of their podcasts here. So basically, they had a few issues with E3PO, who had made some stuff, like, all the files submitted for CE3 2011 lost because he blimped out. And so Slowboy had asked Matt, who was deprived from CE3, and yet it somehow convinced him to run even more years on, like 6 years running. Jesus Christ, the amount of begging Slowboy had done here, it just goes to show the amount of heart you can have for a project that you had no idea what you want to do with, yet you had it envisioned. And that vision is only seen by Slow Bullets and his productions. Which, by the way, you're gonna have some fun checking these things out. Yeah, that's the numero 6. Let's go to 5, which is the man, the guy, the dude himself behind everything. This is Matt Hudrat, which has his own website. There are people who are more arrogant pricks than I am, and I'm pretty much sure that Matt is in my level. So here we have everything he has done, which is good to know, since you won't really keep track of everything ever. And a lot of stuff that would come out, especially this thing, which to some observers will just say this should be the main event of CE3 2016. But as for most, Matt did not do much on Sierra 117, so it's gonna be CMT Part 2. And that's just how it goes, because everyone knows is SBV3 now. Carry on that for everyone to wait, and everything gets shown. And everyone will watch it, because they're waiting for that main event. Sierra 117 being that really noxious topping of the cake. SPV3 being that cherry. Which still hasn't been popped yet. Okay, I'm not getting too far. About Matt here. This guy's a workhorse in and out of itself. He has helped me out with gaining subscribers and helping make me videos with me. He and so both. There are people in the Halo YouTuber universe that, appreciate what I do, yet that's it. These two really just contributed with me, and I'm very helpful to them too. I would help them any time of the day, as I owe them that much. Especially when I had tried take down the introduction. Matt was pretty much the first guy who has ever seen that video and then, acknowledged that somehow I was too stupid for this game, that I'm too good to not leak stuff. So here we are. We've had multiple collaborations and HMU and all the past multiplayer map showcases what I've done. It's a hilarious story. I am just fond of Matt Tratt when I just speak to him. It's like a broken salt and pepper story. Let's just go on with number 4. Now, I'm not gonna show him yet, but for some of you who are watching CE3 2016 or CE3 in general live for the first time, it's come to you that some previews of CE3 2016 has been voiced by a certain person, and that is Brian Cox, our very own resident Canadian that has his voice of Epitome. Now he's been around for a really long time, Yet people hear him for the first time thanks to the message that'll be appearing on number 1 on this list. So Brian Cox, who is he and what does he do? Well, he sells his voice, and if I've done that, you know how much money I've gotten? 0, because I'm the most annoying voice in all of YouTube, you know. So when he just has this voice of passion, well, considering, you know, he has a very Canadian pronunciation issue here, like, instead of project, we got project. Instead of Sierra 117, we get Sierra 117. I mean, what the fuck, dude? But that's just how awesome, memorable this bald-headed guy is. That's he's awesome. But there's only one condition to all of that: for every line you have to pay, and Matt has paid every dime for him. I'm saying dime because pennies aren't even allowed to be produced in Canada. What a fucking country that is. So if you need some voices, you can get it from him. Just so you know, you can get mine for free. Any line you want. Okay, that's enough self-advertising on my own channel for now. Let's go for the top 3. Okay, this is the wrong side I want to go in, but let me just check it in. Say hi to YouTubes. Someone will get that message. So we'll go on number 3. We've got the entire CE3 crew. Okay, so what we gotta say here? This is the hierarchy here. Basically, Slow Bullet being the top dog of everything, because Matt is always co-host. He has upgraded to host though, which is who, and all the people who have done the stages and all the visuals, and Renegade, the writer, who has recently came back. Thank goodness. Always a pleasure. And Jesse this year being the stage modeler. All right. HMUQ. This is false. I'll be a guest host forever. That's just a fact of life. I like the HMU series, and therefore I will help out with it all the way. I think I said that before. Volunteer work, again, me. Oh my god, why do I keep on looking myself? I'm a prick in this stupid YouTube. Advertising, this will get upgraded too. If you've seen this video, oh my goodness. Cal B. Oh, is advertising. We're both doing advertising work here. E3PO, oh my god. There's a lot of story behind him, but we're not gonna cover it as it involves jail, prison, and crime. Boy. ODST Nick. The 2012 stage I was very, very grey. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Rambo and Blood Creek team also they use the they use the garage stage. That looked like a garage stage. It's like in the basement of of their map, Blood Creek, which is pretty cool. Karatsuro, I have not heard of. 2011 and streaming. Bless you for that. And you know all these the thank yous from Mucha, Dumb AI, of course Dennis Powers for his appearance on last year's CE3. Was it last year? Oh man. And of course Zach with server help and match. He's also in CE3 crew right now. Fun stuff. Okay, that's the crew is the most important organ to this live stream. Now about the CE3 2016 live stream. Finally, we've got number 2. This will be a very long one. This will be the longest CE3 ever. So from this time, I can definitely tell I will premiere at midnight in my time. That's just 6 p.m. in New York time or something like that. A total of 2 hours and 22 minutes, and that doesn't even include what happens afterwards. So we have to get prepared for that. That's just the number 2, because it'll tell you how long you'll be staying with us for a while. And number 1, for some people who haven't known yet, in 2015, September to be precise, it was already announced that CE3 2016 will be the last CE3 in history. Okay, we've got a lot of controversy here, but I can't pretty much blame Matt here. His reason being, in the middle of college, can't keep dedicating all the time for CE3. And that's just very understandable. I know what he's talking about. In the middle of whatever university is going to, you are basically non-existent in this world. You will be far away from everyone's contacts. So when Matt disappears, so does CE3. He will take it with him. So that's your very important number one. This today marks the live stream, and this will be the last. And if you've not caught up on the reactions in the chat or ours, I will just post them a couple of days after the live stream, all in one package once again, and you won't miss that. But the feeling of reacting with the crowd, with all of us, with all the people who have been waiting along for a year or even 7 years for this moment, for the projects that will be amazed in this whole live stream. You don't want to miss it. Your heart will sort out that you cannot skip through projects. You have to look at all of them, and you're gonna have a feel for how much you would have regretted skipping on them. That's why we're on for a ride, and I'll see you next time in a couple hours. Hopefully I'll get this up in the next hour, I hope. If it's 2 p.m. in my time, that means it will happen 9 hours from now. Yeah, I'm totally gonna miss this time of waiting, man. It's gonna be a really nice day. Have a nice one too.